Hello, thanks for joining us once again on the 3-day weather forecast. On Tuesday, most of the southwestern states experienced rainfall. Places like Oshogbo, Abeokuta, and also Kwara recorded rainfall as high as 50 millimeters. Lagos recorded rainfall between 5 to 10 millimeters. And for the rest of Wednesday, we expect partly cloudy conditions to prevail over the northeastern parts of the country, while the southwestern parts of the country still have prospects for thunderstorms despite what has happened in the past 24 hours. The north central parts of the country, like Kaduna, Jos, and also the FCT, Abuja, and Makurdi, Lokoja areas, also have high prospects for thunderstorms. Temperatures are expected to reach 35 degrees Celsius over Patiskum, 29 degrees Celsius over Sokoto, 28 degrees Celsius over Kaduna, while the lowest temperature is expected over Jos at 26 degrees Celsius. The FCT Abuja is expected to be 29 degrees Celsius, and Ilorin also 29 degrees Celsius. For the likely impact of this weather, we expect that most places that appear in green across northern and central Nigeria are expected to experience light rainfall, which may not pose any serious hazard to persons living over these areas. However, a few places in the south, in Delta and Edo states, as well as parts of Ondo in the southwest, are expected to experience moderate to heavy rainfall that may pose some threat to persons living over these areas, as well as parts of Akwa Ibom and Cross River State. For the anticipated air quality across the country on Wednesday, most of the country is expected to experience good air quality as shown in green, with moderate air quality index in places that appear in yellow. However, no serious threat is expected to affect persons living across Nigeria on this day. For Thursday, there are still prospects for thunderstorms over the central and southern parts of the country. Kaduna is expected to experience some thunderstorms, and also the FCT, Abuja, as well as Jos Plateau. The northeastern parts of the country are also to watch out for some thunderstorms over places like Yola in Adamawa State, Jalingo in Taraba State, and Gombe, as well as Potiskum in Yobe State. Over the southern parts of the country, we still expect thunderstorms to affect places like Enugu, Ikom, Port Harcourt, Warri, Benin, and also parts of Lagos State. For the likely impact on this day, most parts of Nigeria, which appear in green, are expected to experience light rainfall from the anticipated thunderstorms, which is not likely to pose any hazard to persons living across these places that appear in green, stretching from northern to southern Nigeria. However, a few places in Kaduna Plateau and Nasarawa State appearing in orange are expected to experience moderate to heavy rainfall, which may pose some risk or threats to persons living around these places. For air quality forecast on Thursday, good air quality is still expected across Nigeria as a result of increased activities of rainfall. By Friday, we expect the northeastern parts of the country to experience thunderstorms over Potiskum, Maiduguri, Gombe, Yola, and also parts of Jalingo in Taraba State. We also expect thunderstorms over Abuja, the FCT, and also over Lokoja areas in Kogi State. Makurdi and the southern parts of the country all have very high prospects for thunderstorms, particularly over the southeastern parts of the country, extending from Enugu, Ikom down to Port Harcourt and Warri areas of Delta State. For the likely impact from this weather, we expect that most places that appear in green, stretching from Sokoto down to Maiduguri and also stretching down to the FCT areas, Nasarawa, Kogi, and also parts of Kwara, which appear in green, are expected to experience light rainfall without any serious hazard anticipated from this weather. We expect parts of Cross River and Akwa Ibom State to experience moderate to heavy rainfall, which may pose some risk to persons, especially from flash floods and strong winds that may accompany rainfall over these areas. For air quality forecast on Friday, good air quality is still expected over most of Yelwa, most of Niger State, the FCT, Abuja, Makurdi, Nasarawa, Adamawa, and also parts of Kwara and Kogi State are expected to have very good air quality, while places that appear in yellow stretching from Sokoto down to Maiduguri areas and also Bauchi and Plateau State areas and the south are expected to have moderate air quality index without any serious threat to the health of persons living around these areas. This is where we conclude our 3-day weather forecast. Thanks for watching. I remain Paul Ugbah. See you again.